Good morning, yarn lovers. It is time for episode 23 of Yarning with Mimi. Welcome back to all returning viewers. Thank you for joining me. And a big thank you to those of you who are new and this might be your first episode. I hope you like what you see and what you hear. Please do subscribe if you do, and check out previous episodes. Also, please do not forget to hit that thumbs up button. It kind of helps get the word out regarding this podcast. So, as you can tell, I just got up. Don't even have my morning coffee yet, still in my PJs. But I wanted to go ahead and hop on real quick. It's been 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks since my last episode, and I've been really pretty busy at knitting some things. So, places where you can find me, I do have a Facebook group. It is called Yarning with Mimi. Please hop on over there and join that group. I do need to be more active on it. I know I'm not really very active, but I should be posting some pictures, and I'd love to see what y'all are working on. Also, Instagram, again, I'm not real active on it. I just don't seem to have the time because I'm always, I have my full-time job, but then when I'm at home, I just want to plant myself in my chair here or the one downstairs and knit and crochet. Instagram is sawood62. And then if you should wish to drop me an email, and some of you have, and I really do enjoy that and really appreciate it, my email is yarningwithmimi@gmail.com. So please take some time and shoot me an email. I would love it. It's really nice interacting with you. Okay, this is the part of the podcast where I give you an update on Mimi's Kind Knits. That is my very small nonprofit organization that I formed a couple of years back, and it is registered with the state of Texas, and pretty much whatever I knit or crochet, I donate to various organizations. I've just recently learned that a new pregnancy resource center has opened up in my town. It's just a few minutes away from where I live. The closest one before was an hour away. And then I used to donate to one which is 5 hours away, where my daughter lives up in Round Rock, Georgetown area. And it's kind of funny because I have liked the Pregnancy Resource Center page. And so every now and then when they post something, it shows up in my feed, my Facebook feed. And I did come across a posting where now open in Harlingen, and it was the Pregnancy Resource Center. I thought, ooh, this is really cool. So I messaged them, where are you located? And they messaged me right back, a little while later, and gave me the location here in town. And very shortly after that, they sent me another message saying, do you need to make an appointment? I'd be really quite surprised if I had to use their resources. But anyways, so I had to explain the reason for my inquiry and asked them if they would be wanting some donations of baby items and stuff like that. And they said, of course. So I've been working mostly on items for the Pregnancy Resource Center. I already have a bunch of little beanies, but I started working on some sweaters. So let me get those so I can show you what I've been working on. Okay, I've made these in the past and donated to the Pregnancy Resource Centers before, and they went over really well, so I thought I would make some more. This is the all-in-one sweater. It is a free pattern by Mariana's Lazy Daisy Days blog. She has all her patterns on the blog, but also if you hop over to Ravelry and type in Mariana's Lazy Daisy Days, all of her patterns come up, and they're free. So this is the little sweater. All of these I still need to weave in my ends and sew on the buttons. But look at the nice little eyelet features up on the top. So I have this pink, another pink one. Oh, look who made an appearance. This is Saunders. Hey, Saunders, look over this way. Saunders is my daughter's cat, Mallory. She's always been allergic to cats ever since she was a little girl. She's 27 now. And they recently moved into the in-laws' house. And so Saunders is just kind of stuck in one bedroom. And her allergies have really flared up. And so she's now on an inhaler and steroids, and so she had to consider getting rid of the cat. Well, of course, I offered to take the cat. She's had this cat since 2011, and it just breaks her heart. So this is actually temporary. It might be a year, but it's temporary until they get their own place where the cat can roam around the whole house or the apartment and not be confined to just one room. So anyways, that's Saunders. She's my baby. Here's another one. It's white with speckles. So I made 2 of those. And then this one here is so cute. I love it. The green, this is called celery. The yarn I used is Baby Bees. It's Hobby Lobby's brand, Baby Bees Sweet Delight. And they just have a wonderful selection of colors. And look at this one. This one's so cute too. Isn't that sweet, those colors? And then a little mauvey one, or yeah, I guess. Oh, you can't really tell the color. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those sweaters made. Let me just put them right here for now. And like I say, I still need to weave in my ends and sew on buttons. Each one will have 3 little white buttons, and they're just really so cute. It's like we're newborn to 3-month-old size. They're short sleeves, so even though it's really hot down here, people still like to put little things like that on their babies. It would go really cute with a onesie or a cute little t-shirt. Okay, let me go grab something else that I'm working on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been working on a ton of washcloths. You know, I used to mail them out to the, as part of the Pink Slipper Project, where they would have a shelter every week or every couple of weeks requesting washcloths and slippers. And so now I thought what I would do is make some little spa sets for the Pregnancy Resource Center. And if they want them, then I'll keep things locally until there's a specific request for somewhere else. One of my viewers, and you know who you are, my friends, sent me some yarn from her stash. And part of that yarn was a bag of cotton, like Peaches and Cream, the Secret brand from Hobby Lobby, and what's the other one? Lily Sugar and Cream. So I've used up all of that cotton, and I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I was able to get 16 washcloths, both crochet and knit. I think the crocheted ones used a little more of the yarn. But 16 crochet cloths out of the cotton that you sent me. Thank you so much. And here are some of them. This is the crocheted one. And some of them were a little smaller skeins than the other. So what I did was mixed and matched. This one turned out real pretty. And then I won't show them all to you, but here's a stack of more. And then this is kind of wonky. I'll probably keep this one myself. I just wanted to use up the ends. And like this one here, I ran out of purples, so I added another color. So I'll probably keep this one myself. And this one here, I didn't want to make an all black one, but I think I've got enough black left to make an all black one and then a plain white one. So I've got all those made since my last podcast. And I'm starting to work on some little boy sweaters because I have, like, how many did I say? 10? 8 or 10 of the little girl sweaters. Now I need to make some little boy sweaters. Okay, so that is it for Mimi's Kind Knits for this week. I will continue to work on those. I think next Saturday I'll try to take a bag of items to the Pregnancy Resource Center. And remember my previous podcast, I showed you some ponchos that I made. I'm going to take those as well because I think they're really cute and I think they'll really enjoy them. Okay, finished objects. Let me hop on over there. I'm in a little confined area, so I don't have a lot of space to put things. This is my bedroom, aka my yarn room, aka my shop, aka Saunders' home. So it's a bedroom. It looks like a yarn shop with a bed in the middle of it, and it's really quite cozy. But well, there's, as you can see, there's everything I just showed you. But there's some cubbies. You can see the cubbies on the table. So this cubby right here, this one that I just showed you, just got put together yesterday. So I am tidying up and putting some stuff in those cubbies. So I will be right back. Okay, so I have been on this pillow making kick. I came across some yarn in Hobby Lobby when they had the clearance sale and bought a couple of balls of yarn and made a pillow. My daughter claimed it. Well, then my other daughter, the one in Dallas, I showed her on a video chat and she wanted one, so I made one for her and took that up. Anyways, I've been wanting to make some things for my friends at work because that's just what I like to do. And I Googled if there was such a thing as Friendship Day. I should check and see if there's such a thing as Coworker Day. I forgot to do that. Maybe I'll do that after this. Anyway, so Friendship Day, the day to celebrate friendships, there is actually a day, and it's August the 4th. So I thought I would make each of my coworkers, there are 4 girls in my office, and I would make them each a pillow. So here is one pillow made. This is made with the Effortless. It's Hobby Lobby's Yarn Bee. It's called Effortless Super Bulky. And this color is Mossy Acre. Yeah, Mossy Acre. So it turned out really nice. It's just 2 panels, and then you single crochet the 2 panels together and shove your pillow form in. So it's 1 down. I have 3 more to go. It only takes, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to make that. It doesn't take hardly any time at all. It uses a size 15 crochet hook. Okay, the other finished object I have, or another one, is one that I showed last time as a work in progress. It is a shawl. This is called the Pixie Pop shawl, and this is a pattern that I got from Hirschner's. And I think the reason why it's called the Pixie Pop shawl is because this colorway that I'm using, this colorway on the picture, that colorway is called Pixie Pop. And so here is the shawl. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I am making shawls for the residents at the nursing home that I work for the ladies. You know, it's always kind of cool. Well, it's not cool for me, but the ladies are chilly, and so I'm making shawls. I'm on a shawl knitting kick. And I have two more actually on the needles. One upstairs and one downstairs. So if all this is garter stitch with a yarn over. And you just make it until the spine of the shawl is 30 inches in length. And it uses a size 6 millimeter circular needle. And another finished object that I have, if you watch Rose Likes Crochet, she mentioned a pattern of a hat that she liked. It's called the Divine Hat, and you can get the pattern on Ravelry. It is a free download. And so here is the Divine Hat. Don't you just love the way it swirls? I just really like that. Now, this is also made with a size 6 crochet hook, and these are all front posts, and then you just double crochet in the middle, in between, and then the ribbing down here is front post, back post, all the way around for a few rows. But this hat is big. It's an adult size hat. So I'm wanting to make them smaller. I'm going to use a smaller crochet hook and see how that turns out. But I'm really pleased with this. I just think it's so pretty. And it works up pretty fast as well. It's really quite an easy little hat to make. Okay, that's it for my finished objects. Let's talk about WIPs, works in progress. I'm just going to tell you what I'm working on because they're all over the place. I am working on washcloths, as always. I've got new yarn, and we'll talk about that. I am working on the baby sweaters, and so I have a number of little girl sweaters. I'm going to go ahead and start making little boy sweaters. And the little boy my little girl sweaters are knit, but the little boy sweaters are going to be crocheted. And the pillows I'm working on for Friendship Day for my coworkers. And again, that is August the 4th. And then, like I say, I've got 2 shawls on the needles. And if I had a third size 6 circular needle, I'd probably have another one on too. I don't know why I need to have so many at a time, but rather than carrying my projects up and down the stairs and up and down the stairs, I have projects on the go downstairs in the living room. And then when I feel like being up in my room, I have projects on the go up here. Okay, so let's talk about acquisitions. I'll be right back again. Okay, so I have purchased some yarn. I had another viewer, friend, provide me with a gift card to Hobby Lobby, and so I was able to get some yarns from Hobby Lobby. Of course, I waited until the 30 off sale, and what I was able to get is I've got some yarn for my pillows, and the yarn that I get from, I'm not going to show it to you because I already have it put away in the cubbies, but the yarn that I get from my pillows is Yarn Bee Effortless Super Bulky, and this is what the label looks like. They're usually $7.99, but I wait for the 30% off sale. Then for the baby sweaters, I get Baby Bee, the Hobby Lobby's brand, Sweet Delight, Baby Bee Sweet Delight. Now, this is let me tell you, this is a 4-ounce ball of yarn, 377 yards. It costs $5.29. So if you take your $5.29 and subtract the 30%, then add your 8.25% for sales tax, I can get 2 sweaters out of 1 ball of yarn. So divide that by 2. It cost me $2 even to make one of those baby sweaters. I think that's pretty awesome. I can get 2 sweaters out of a ball of yarn. So that's really exciting to me. Then I picked up a bunch of cotton from Walmart. I went to see if they had any sales, but they didn't have any sales, but they had some nice colors that I wanted to get, some different colors. So the Walmart cotton for washcloths is Peaches and Cream brand, and I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. About 15 balls of the Peaches and Cream because I want to make some real pretty cloths and wrap them up as spa sets for the Pregnancy Resource Center. And then my last acquisition is, I told you I was on a shawl kick. Remember this shawl right here? And this is made with the sweet roll. That's what I forgot to tell you. It's made with Premier Yarns sweet roll. And that particular shawl was the Pixie Pop. So I went to Hirschner's and they had the sweet rolls on sale. And it was like 3 balls for like $10 or $11. And then they had select colors, 3 balls for 7 something. So I bought every color that had them for 7 something. Imagine 3 balls for 7 something. That's only $2 and a bit for a ball. So anyways, here's the colors that I got. I got this one. Nice muted colors. And this color is called Honey Lavender. Ooh, that is pretty. And this colorway is Jello Pop. Yeah, there's some pop in there. Now, one of the shawls I'm making right now, that one is downstairs, is a Raspberry Swirl. I don't know if you can see that. There, that's better. Then I got Cheesecake Pop. And another one with some oranges. Apricot Sprinkles. What a nice name. Apricot Sprinkles. And then this one is called Guava Pop. Isn't that pretty? And my last one is the one that I made my shawl out of. I got it again because it was cheap. Pixie Pop. And that's what it looks like in the ball, or the cake. And of course, in the Hirschner's box, you get a flyer for, they have a Halloween sale going on. So there's a bunch of stuff in there for Halloween. And Hirschner's Red Heart catalog. I really like this. This has all of the Red Heart yarns and their prices. So that's really cool. And yeah, they were 3 for $11.97 or 3 for $7.97. And I got 1, 2, 3 of those. 4 of those were the ones that were on sale for $7.97. So I think that was pretty amazing. Okay, that's it for acquisitions. Now, just a little bit about news. Um, I mentioned a few podcasts ago that I opened an Etsy shop. And I just don't think I really have that much of an interest in running an Etsy shop at this point. Maybe later on. Taking pretty pictures and posting them and setting prices for the items and then not getting any sales and um, stuff like that. So I actually shut down my Etsy shop. I just really get a lot more enjoyment out of making things to donate. Um, it's so nice when you give things to people and you can tell they appreciate it and that they are really happy with the item. So I get my thoughts are I'd rather make things for the enjoyment of it and give it away so others can enjoy. So that's what I'm working on. I'm mostly concentrating on Mimi's Kind Knits, no longer an Etsy shop. However, I have also submitted a proposal to Michaels to teach knitting classes, and that proposal has been accepted, and I now have 4 classes scheduled in August month. August 10, 17, 24, and 31. So that's kind of exciting. The only thing is now I need people to register for the classes. So even though they're scheduled, there won't be a class if I don't have any participants. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll keep doing that. I'm going to submit a proposal for crochet as well, Introduction to Crochet. Okay, so we are at 27 minutes on the dot. That is all that I have for this week. I do hope you're enjoying your weekend. Please have a good rest of the Sunday. And if you go back to work tomorrow, I hope you have a good work week. I just really love my weekends. I count the days during the week until my weekend again so I can plant myself in my chair and do my knitting and crocheting. So please do always remember to show and spread the kindness and take time to subscribe and hit the like button, please. I'd really like to see my subscriber numbers jump up. It's taken a while, but this is still so much fun. Anyways, bye-bye for now. Have a great weekend.